Hello, everyone, and welcome to Issie Update. 3 minutes about the most recent things happening at Beit Shapiro. And today I want to focus on areas where we work both on the micro and the macro in order to promote social change, because that is really what makes Beit so unique in the area of disabilities. Let's start from our school, where Vanessa this week spoke to her children about space, because this week is Israeli Space Week. And it's so important for us to talk to the children all the time about current events. But not only did she speak about space and what's happening today, she also promoted and educated them on how to make choices, because she offered them a whole list of things that they could learn about. And together they decided they want to concentrate on learning about Bereshit, the Israeli space adventure from last year. So she's using technology to teach, she's using technology to educate them that they can make their own choices. And all of this was transferred from her heart to WhatsApp to the head of the Israeli Space Agency. So he could also see how at Beit Izzy we're working on issues of space with the children, and he can show this to his colleagues and to others throughout Israel. In the area of dentistry, Dr. Shilhav, our lead dentist, was at the Israeli Hebrew University a couple of weeks ago, teaching the students, third-year students at the Faculty of Dentistry, how we work with people with disabilities at a really client-centered approach. This approach is good for dentistry, it's good for anybody receiving healthcare, and it's part of our larger program to promote accessible healthcare throughout Israel and throughout the world. And 2022 is going to be a year of continuing dissemination of these several models that we have throughout Beit Izzy Shapiro. And I'd like to close with Issie Sign, one of our leading applications teaching infants and their families and caregivers how to use gestures in order to communicate from a very, very early age. And the father of one of the girls at the daycare center called the staff the other week and told them how his daughter came home and kept on doing this gesture with her hand over her face, and he didn't understand it. So he looked at the recent update from the staff and saw that just that morning she learned a new gesture, and he opened up Issie Sign and saw that what she's doing means that she's having fun with him, with the different things he's been doing with her throughout the afternoon. And of course, he was very excited to hear and to have this communication with his daughter. And the staff were also very excited at the progress she's been making by learning something in the morning and then using it spontaneously in the afternoon in the right situations. Now, this father is also a doctor, and he spoke about a time when a mother came into his clinic together with her son, who is deaf. And while they were talking, the son did a gesture. And the father recognized it and said, "Oh, you want a ball?" And the mother looked at him and said, "How do you know that?" And he said, "What do you mean?" "I use Issie Sign." And so we can see that Issie Sign is being used more and more, and it's making communication better for people with disabilities, and of course, making everything more accessible for them. So as we enter 2022, still with COVID, but also with a lot of optimism that there will be many new breakthroughs on the way, bettering the lives of people with disabilities. Thanks to your support, thanks to the wonderful staff who's working so hard through these challenging times at Beit Izzy Shapiro. So join me again next time when I'll continue to update you on Issie Update. And until then, thank you again. Lehitraot.